to set up his offense in great field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Louisville's offense has the ball first today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack it? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day, that kind of accuracy, was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw them. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out there. You cannot let him sit back there and get to a point.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Moss. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
One of the things I love about this running back, he can run a lot of different types of routes. I like the job on the angle route there, putting his foot on the ground, crossing the defender's space, and making it an easy pitch and catch for the QB.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around, right? Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground.
There he goes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back. And man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where you can make that guy miss and keep up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense stays on the field. Opening drive, still in their own territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. After the filthy move, he's got room. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine of linebacker David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Washington State sends out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Give to Brown. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no
side, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He might want another play. Dropping back, it's Moss. Now he's going to break the pocket. Got a little space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Creates a little room. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Louisville.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Defensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Might as well give it to him again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Ellison. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
The Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Ellison. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Cougars look to keep this drive humming. Send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we can build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better.
Washington State going back to work on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Ellison. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
I love playing man defense. I love getting up in the kitchen and jamming into the line of scrimmage. It's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode. The QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
2nd down, he'll throw it. they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. That's caught. It's Brown. Still running at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 20. Touchdown Cardinals. He got loose and it was lights out after that.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Makes the quick grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we wrap up this first period. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grab through to the middle. It's Merida. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's the offense for another set of downs. The give to the back. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25.
Offside, defense.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Washington State will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. A quick strike touchdown on top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they get it right back to him.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's Moss. Fires downfield. Lost the defense is wide open. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Let's talk a minute about Louisville's new quarterback, Miller Moss. Last year, started 9 games at his childhood favorite, USC, before being replaced by Jaden Mayaba. Now with the Bill, he fills a void and brings a gunslinger mentality.
He has that gunslinger mentality. When it's going good, it's normally going really, really good, but he has to be able to avoid the mistakes. And let's not forget, he's got some pretty big shoes to fill, too. Tyler Shutt did some really good things for Louisville's offense this season ago. So for Miller Moss, a chance to rejuvenate his career, do it at Louisville.
And nowhere to run on that play.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, right up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hands to the defense, forcing that incomplete pass.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Finds him out of backfield. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Cardinals have their offense in high gear. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Brown has it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eighth play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Moss. Got it behind the line. It's Bell. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
He'll bring it out. It's Freeman. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Voorhees. Turning it on. Smashes it across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. Good hit. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. effective from the defense. They knock it down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. Bust through behind his man. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up one, but they're facing 4th and 1. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Man, we've been anticipating this top 15 matchup all week. Let's show you how things are playing out. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like a major athlete turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ole Miss. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
How about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking left. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They bring him down, and that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Louisville. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Whistle blows. We are at a 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ellison. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. So now it's 2nd and long.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
Washington State lines up quickly.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. It's Ellison. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Washington State sends out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. New set of downs after the completion. To throw, it's Moss. Sets up the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. Running inside the 20. This defense taking one back to the house.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon for pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can this guy do?
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't find his man. The clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Moss. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it down the left side. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Coleman. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And the returner will be dragged down. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece.
That's a ball on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
Looking to throw on first down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals. And the beatdown has ensued.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
Washington State, 17.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something to win, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes a grab down the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Marion. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Washington State has it all working right now. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ellison. Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one, a 40-yard try coming. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Ole Miss. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. You should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air, it's Moss. The short hands, it's Brown. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Tight end now in motion. Power football with the run. There he goes. Past the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards. And
Gets away from one, finds room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Louisville has it back on the offense, coming out ready to attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Give to Brown. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the... Touchdown, Louisville! He got a step and just dusted the field.
have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Washington State, 20.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The run from the shotgun. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Washington State will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get it down at the 45. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if you're going to win.
Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
The running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far. Listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. 2nd and goal for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They marched 56 yards to the end zone and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Washington State, 20.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Runs through the tackle. The defense didn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellison. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Voorhees. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
I know the offense is down by a lot in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Quarterback on the keeper. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Washington State sends out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Brown has it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Turning it on. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
I tell you, I love the mentality by this offense right now. They've got a pretty big lead. They're still being aggressive, taking shots, and they're finding the matchups they like. And man, they're taking advantage right now.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They've punted the last 8 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking for a man. It's Duggar. They'll run the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. Here's the return. He gets a block. Found a little run room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field.
Okay, ready?
Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
He's looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Louisville. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. He's at the 40.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Green 20.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
That's caught. It's Skinner. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And obviously, if you're going to be in the discussion for the Heisman Trophy, you got to be putting out big stat games week in, week out. He's been doing it all season long and obviously had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again here today in a game where a lot of Heisman Trophy voters, they're watching this.
It's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well,
and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
He'll bring it out. It's Westbrook. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Here's the pressure. And a sack all the way back at the 5. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. On target to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
I know this offense has really struggled in this game, but they've still got individuals offensively that are trying to make plays, and they're trying to flash for their coaches to earn more opportunities the next time they see the field. Really nice job that time between these two, hooking up for an explosive play in the pass game. They could have used more of those today, but maybe this guy gets more chances catching passes the next time they take the field after flashing like that right there.
Louisville has it back, and the offense coming out ready to attack. They have dropped a bunch on this entire by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
They'll go right back to the run. Breaks into the open. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
To the air, it's Moss. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Coming out with it, it's Westbrook. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. His drive will open from the 15.
Play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets the ball back quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Woods. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Washington State will have to boot it away.
Number 98 in punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but
there he goes. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Line gets set. 1st down. Dropping back, it's Moss. With the catch, it's Brown. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
From the gun. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Westbrook. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yards. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They'll on 2nd and short. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him to force him out of bounds and no gain on the play. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.